Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, today we have a pre-match, a special one that we are going to sort. No, we are going to talk about it. But before that, we will talk a bit about a kind of analysis we are going to do. Anyway, before starting, let me remind you that if you like Barcelona, if you don't like it, you are in the wrong channel. If you like Barcelona and you don't want to miss any of the latest news of the team of your dreams, this is your channel. Down there, there is a red button that you can hit to subscribe. And like this, you will receive or you will be able to see our videos talking about the latest news of the team. And without more delay, let's start. That intro was a kind of weird, many mistakes. Well, whatever. Let's start because this is the analysis we're going to do. In the picture, you have Pedri, Dembele, and Ansu Fati. Today I was reading in the newspaper that normally in Barcelona, the players that the top players of the team has been made at home. Iniesta, Xavi, Puyol, Piqué, Messi, Balde, That's kind of true. I mean, those players who we bought, at the end, it was not what we expected. Some of them, yes. For example, it comes to my mind, Alves. Alves came from Sevilla a long time ago, and he played quite well for the position we expected and for what we needed, etc. Jordi Alba is an example, but it's not a right example because he was in La Masia before. If I'm not wrong, he grew in La Masia. Same for Piqué. Piqué grew in La Masia. Later, he went to another team. Same as, for example, Cucurella or Collado. The players who left the team trying to find minutes and later they came back. Cucurella, I guess it's going to come back. Actually, he said that his desire is to come back to Barcelona. Collado, he's coming back. Actually, Xavi said that he counts on him. I guess because of what he saw during the preseason. During the first part of the season when Collado had that weird situation when he couldn't sign for any team, but he couldn't play for Barcelona too, so he was training with Xavi. I guess Xavi liked what he saw in the training sessions, and he counts on him. But it's true that all the players we've got, normally, they are better. All the players from La Masia are better for us than players that we bought. And examples of that, we have, for example, Abramovich. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I will say Abramovich. It's a kind of case because he came as a kind of a striker that we needed, etc. But at the end, he didn't finish to establish himself in the club. And he's a wonderful player. But our system is difficult. And that's the point. Our system is so difficult because it's not just get the ball. It's a game of position and possession. So you have to have the ball, but when you don't have the ball, you have to know where to go, how to pressure, how to help the team when you don't have the ball, where to be, what movements you have to do, what you have to be, where you have to be when you don't have the ball. I think I'm repeating myself already. Well, anyway, it's not easy to instill that in your mind so fast. For example, the case that is very clear that this is Pedri. Pedri, for example, he came from Las Palmas, but it was expected for him to stay in Barcelona But later they decided, Koeman saw how well he is and how he adapted to the game we play, that he decided to put him. And it's true, Pedri's adaptation was really fast. But for example, Araujo, who came, if I'm not wrong, 2 years ago or 1 year ago, even right now, he still has problems with that exit of the ball. No? And another clear example, 2 clear examples of how bad has been buying players are Dembele and Coutinho. No? Dembele and Coutinho. Dembele, not so extremely, but Coutinho, it was throwing the money away. No, Coutinho, 160 million euros we paid for him at the end for nothing. No, I mean, the apportation of Coutinho was less than even Ansu Fati, which we got him for, or who we got for 0. And more or less the same from Dembele. We are saying all the time, yeah, Dembele is very good. It's Xavi likes him a lot, etc. But don't fool yourself. I mean, Dembele is not as valuable as we paid. We paid over 100 million euros, and half of the time he has been injured. That's not. I'm not going to blame, but well, that's a fact. And also the other part, he has not been so decisive. Well, so important. He generates danger, he dribbles, he can assist, but at the end he doesn't score goals. And as a wing who doesn't score goals, you miss something. And Dembele is not being that player who we saw, or we also in Borussia Dortmund. So clearly, those players who we got, it's very difficult for them to get the system. And actually, Dembele, since until Xavi came, it was a bit difficult for him to adapt. Dembele, that, for example, now I passed too fast. Dembele. There is another team behind him, Chelsea, that now it was got for a new owner. Well, personally, I think I'm going to be honest. I don't think Dembele is going to stay next year, not just because we don't have money to pay him what he wants, but also because I think he wants to change the air. And I don't see him so feeling the colors of our team. So as soon as he receives another team with more money, I think he's going to go. And I'm not saying this because he just wants money, as I said sometimes. I'm saying this because I don't think he wants to stay in a team where probably you're not going to pass over the last 16th. And Chelsea, for example, if you go to Chelsea and now that they are going to reconstruct that defense with Koundé and etc., I think Cucurella too, etc., I think he will have more chances to arrive to the final of the Champions League than in our club. No, but well, sad, but I think it's a fact. No, let's talk now, about the Sporting Club of Huelva against Barcelona. I think it's on the other side. Well. This is the final of the Queen's Cup. A Queen's Cup where I expect the Queen Letizia to be there. Don't think so, but okay. Well, it's the second final we play in less than 1 month, and that's because the other day we won Real Madrid. We won 4-0, and as Alexio Pute just said, the captain of the women's club, the women's team, they have how to say, because I forgot even in Spanish the word. Well, they have moved on what happened the other day against Lyon, and now they are feeling able to win Huelva. This comes after she said the other day that our league is not that competitive. No, he said that as an excuse, a kind of excuse. He said that Lyon is better team than them because their league is stronger than ours. I guess, because I didn't read it much, but I guess she was very criticized for saying this, but it's a fact. One day I was talking with a friend about this, talking about the leagues that we have in Europe, the Women's League. And to be honest, the Spanish one, La Primera Iberdrola, it's not that competitive league. We have 2 or 3 teams, 4 maybe, that are stronger than the others, and a bit more. I mean, Barcelona, because of the system we play, the way we play, that philosophy, so more or less it's very difficult for the other teams to get the ball, and that's what gives us so good results. When the other team has no ball, has no chance to generate goals, and that's a way to win. Madrid and, for example, Atletico, they have other chances, they have other strengths. I don't see them, so I cannot really tell you what are their strengths, but our club is really strong. Is so strong that in the last year, since the competition started, they've won 9 Queen's Cup. A lot, it's an incredible award that incredible result that we've got, from this competition. But to be honest, yes, it's true. I mean, if you compare the Spanish league against the French. The women's French league for me, is one of the best. Italy has a very good league. England too. Spain, Germany too has a very good league. Spain, no, not that strong. And watch how far our clubs reach to that league. That the last 4, with the last 8, well, that's expected for a team in Spain, but we have to thank this club, Barcelona, for creating such a good team, women's team, and being able to reach for 4 years, if I'm not wrong, to the final consecutively, more or less, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, let's see, because forgot the coach name, and that's really bad because I should know. Hernandez said the clue or the key of this final is to have the ball. That's the key for everything. As I was saying, you have the ball, you don't let the other team generate chances, and you generate them. Supposedly, because if you don't have a plan, having the ball is a waste of time for 90 minutes. And even the fans feel it. I remember when Barcelona had no idea what to do with the ball, and you have the ball, and the end you get counterattacks because you don't have a plan, and you lose. So having the ball is not the key. Exactly, the key is to have the ball and know how to play it. That's what Giralde said. That they have been analyzing the matches that we played against Huelva in La Liga, so that they have a plan of how to play against them, and one of the keys is to have them and generate chances. Well, we'll see. I think Barcelona is going to win. Last result I saw, it was like 0-5 for Barcelona. So I'm going to try. I'm going to be a bit less optimistic, but I think we are going to win 0-3 or 3-0. I think it's 3-0. Barcelona is the local. We will see. But if you want to see that match, is tomorrow at 12 p.m. Sorry, midday, Spanish time, and they play in Santo Domingo. Yeah, stadiums in Alcorcón. Let's see if the Queen appears. We will see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one. Have a nice day.